Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements. Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides. What is the new moon reading for Aquarius? Hi Aquarius, thank you for stopping by the channel. Well, the new moon is on the 17th, the 18th of this month, depending on where you are in the world. And it's in Capricorn. So let us see why, Spirit, how you stop by this channel. Okay. What is the message for Aquarius? Also, on the 17th and 18th, Aquarius, Uranus is going to be in Taurus. Finding the strength to begin again. New moon in Leo. Okay, and that is the energy you need to have, the strength to begin again, especially under a new moon. It's all about a new start, doing something new, letting go of the old, replacing it with the new. All right, Spirit, tell me more for Aquarius. Uranus is in Taurus. I know you're like down to business. Taurus, very focused. Taurus knows their value, their worth. Right. What does Aquarius need to know under this new moon energy, Spirit, please? Okay. You appear. Give me some future energy for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Thank you. There you go. There you go. Alrighty. So, finding the strength to begin again. Well, I'm cheating. I'm telling you, you find it. As long as you believe that you can have a new start, then you will have it. So, you open up with the Three of Cups. That's you getting out there, socializing, being a little social butterfly, talking about things that interest you, technology, what's going on, current events, world events. That's you just being sociable. Okay. Eight of Pentacles from work. A work standpoint, you are flooring them. You're very successful in terms of work. This is what I feel. So in the past, you could have had a very successful job, work career, and a very successful marriage. The Four of Wands here. So your foundation was solid in the past. Yes, very sociable. Everything seemed to be working. 8 was the number. Abundance, right? Things were going really good. Some of you decided to invest in more because things were going so good from a career standpoint. You could have decided to divest, go into a deeper area or expand your area. And for some reason it did not work out well. Five of Cups, whatever. Could have been your marriage somehow broke apart, or something with work, or something you worked on. It didn't come to fruition. It didn't pan out. Two of Swords. Wow, it led to a stalemate. Other people chose sides too. I felt choosing sides. It was like, could have been a family that had a Five of Cups issue and a stalemate arose, and the children had to choose sides. And the family and your friends. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, this is definitely an ending of a marriage. Somebody you cohabitated with, you lived together, you could have had a family. It could be the end of a job, a long-standing career. You felt betrayed. You felt like they didn't look out for you after you dedicated so much time and effort, so many years, but so much time, right? And that is always the big thing when we sacrifice time with family for work. And then this happens. That's why you feel betrayed. I see. I've been there. Yes. Aquarius, Two of Cups. Yeah. Reverse. Did not work out, Four of Swords, but it did bring you to a deeper understanding spiritually, relationship with Spirit, Holy Spirit. And here you are finding the strength, believing, having that deeper relationship. An ace, first of all, is a blessing for me. It is a spiritual blessing. Spirit doesn't just give out aces. I mean, and it has to be the right time, divine timing. Spirit, tell me, why is the Five of Cups? This is all about the Five of Cups. And we know that the Five of Cups is, the whole story behind it is the 3 cups that were spilled over. A third party came in between and all of the cups got knocked over. But that's 2, there's always 2 cups standing. And those 2 cups symbolize the Two of Cups, right? Like love never dies. There's always the ability to find the strength to begin again in terms of love. And also in terms of work, what you love. That inside desire and passion never dies. It's just us finding the time to shine a light on it. Okay. Five of Cups, why is that here? Empress, Emperor. It was a lesson. It was something designed to make you stronger, to know your power, to learn your strength, to know your strength, and to bring it out of you. Not only know it, but to bring it or use it. Wow. That's why we go through lessons of hurt. Five of Cups, our feelings, our emotions in terms of love. Learning not to fall for the okie doke. Not to settle, not to be afraid, not to whatever. The embodiment of wands. I gotta tell you, this card really wanted to come out because I saw it with the Empress, but I didn't pull it, and here it is again. The embodiment of wands is the Fool, because wands is about the fire horse. Wands is about action. Taking action, like the sun rises. Strength is about you doing something that exhibits strength, authority, Emperor, Empress energy. Okay, what else, Spirit? That's why the Five of Cups is at the center. It was a lesson. Okay, a deep lesson. It hurt. It hurt. Somebody could have lost some value, some worth. It was hard to heal and pull yourself back together. Been there too. And the funny thing is we all kind of experience similar lessons, right? 10 of Swords. But they always come to an end eventually. And when they do, there's an opportunity for a new beginning. And this is your opportunity here. You have the Fool, which is the tarot card that reflects Aquarius. It is all about going on a new journey. First of all, it's the first card in the tarot. Starts it. So that's new. And Holy Spirit says, hey, Aquarius, let's go on a new journey. It's time to do something new. We can't expect something new to come when we're in the energy of the past. We have to move out of that and find the strength to begin again. And that's what the 2 cups remaining in the 5 of cups is about. And as soon as you take that, you say, okay, God, let's go. Boom! He gives you a blessing. Ace of Wands and the embodiment of Wands. As soon as you decide that's what you want to do, that's why we all have free will. We have to take action. And then everything rearranges around that action. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else with this deck? Spirit of Cups, paying attention to your feelings, your emotions. The moon changes the tide, right? And so, however you are feeling, you can begin to feel a different way, a better way. Always, when it comes to starting something new, you get excited. Spirit wants you to get excited. That's Wands too. Excitement, adventure, action, movement, forward. The horse, he's always looking forward and he stays focused. Finding the strength to begin again. Okay, tell me about love. Tell me about love here for Aquarius. 5 of Cups at the center. What's going on? Aquarius, tell me about love. What does Aquarius need to know under this new moon in Capricorn? It's time for a new direction. Again, that's that Fool. Let's go on a new journey. That's what God is saying to you. That's what your intuition. That's why you were sent to this reading. Okay? It's time for a new direction. And this is something you got to do for yourself. Notice she's walking alone into the sunset. Nobody's with her. Strong enough. Kind of naked too. Yeah, because you don't know what to expect. You're vulnerable. Absolutely. But you know that it's got to be something better than what the past has shown you so far. That's right. Some of you have big dreams. Yeah. And you kind of lost them because sometimes when you're in a bad relationship, you can't focus about the desires of your heart or anything like that. It's a survival day-to-day thing. Right? You need time to be able to focus on the future, what you want, and begin to build it. Take action towards it. Okay? That's what Spirit is saying. Some of you still have some inner child issues from childhood. Some of you may need like better help, a therapist. There's nothing wrong with talking to somebody who's objective. You're talking to one now, right? We listen, we talk. But I'm talking about a certified one who can really help you, especially if there's still healing. You are the sign of healing. But sometimes some life issues are too big for us to do that by ourselves, and we need help. Somebody could be going through that right now, trying to find the strength to begin again. Could be drug addiction. It could be some addiction, because this is the dark night of the soul. This is... Oof. I feel like this was just the result, the 5 of Cups, but there was some inner child issues that are deeper reasons for why. Yeah. The dark night of the soul, that is that lower energy. And when you're at the bottom, you are finding a way to get back to the top. But it is possible. We've all been there. I'm telling you, Aquarius, whoever needed to stop by to hear this, you could do it. Under this full moon in Capricorn, that's it. opportune time to do it. Spirit said any time is a good time to release and begin again. You don't need no moon. You don't need no reading. This is what he's saying. All you need is that intuition, that small voice inside of you, right? That says, okay, Aquarius, what's it gonna be? What else does Aquarius need to know right now to help them find the strength to begin again, Spirit? What else? Yeah, whoever has thoughts of revenge, getting even, payback, childish behavior, that's an old pattern that is not going to avail you anything to help you begin again. It's just a dark night of the soul, low energy. So if you're trying to hold Aquarius back, they'll transcend from that. Tell me about work. What does Aquarius need to know? Ooh. Some of you had a lucrative idea and you didn't even pay attention to it. Okay. It may have come twice. I know in the beginning of the year I had that and I didn't do anything maybe for the first week, but then I did. And that could be an income source. Pay attention to those inspirations. Write it down. Start it. When it happens, try and do it. Your career could be an entrepreneur. A new job could come. Some type of creative work. You're very creative. You're very technologically astute with AI and all this stuff. We can build anything, but it takes time to sit down and learn it and do it. Some of you need to have a secret stash, or you have a secret stash, and thank God, right? Some kind of pennies are saved. Some of you find some money. You find some money around this new moon, maybe in the latter half, yeah? Somebody's going for an audition. You're an actor, an actress. You're going to get it. Break a leg, right? Yes. You have so much hidden potential. So many talents are masked because you haven't had the time to really think about you. You've been so focused on some family issues. It's like you almost lost sight of you. But now that bulb is coming back on. It's bright. You can't ignore it. Oh, yeah. Some of you are doing something that just brings fluctuating income, indecisions. You need a new strategy. We all do. Because everything is changing. This whole world is changing. So we have to approach it differently, especially with AI. Yeah, but you are excited about that. That excites you. That gets because that's Uranus. I'm telling you, the tide is shifting. The pendulum is swinging. Yes. It's just about you getting that candle lit again, that desire, that passion, taking that first step, and then everything will mobilize around that step. Taking action. Look, it says that too. I didn't even see that yet. And I was saying, taking action. Hustle, manifesting, money management, hiring. This is you. This is you under that Fool. I just see everything mobilizing around this step that you're taking, this determination that you have. Whatever it is, you're choosing yourself, and that's the right move because you're getting energy. Tell me more, Spirit. What else does Aquarius need to know? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I want to hear from you. Yeah, managing money and being independent. Those are the primary thoughts. Because those are the right, God bless a child that's got his own. That's the only thing that guarantees security. Don't depend on others. This is a time where we can only depend on ourselves. Right. What else, Spirit? I do feel you're focused on business now. That takes a higher priority, especially if you're coming out of a relationship, a marriage or something. You're focusing on your pentacles. Most of your time is directed toward your foundation, your security, your money, how you're going to continue to survive, and how you're going to make money. It's all about making money. Spirit says you're going to have some good partnerships. Two of Cups doesn't always pertain to love. It can pertain to soulmates, which are people that are put in your lives for a reason, a season, or possibly a lifetime. So I do see this partnership card where you are joining forces with somebody, definitely for a business purpose, and in that case it's win-win. But I don't really see it for anything else. Anything else? Yeah, because you're starting over step by step, and that begins with you feeling secure about yourself. All right, Aquarius, you're on the road to beginning again. And until the next moon phase, namaste.